I grew up quite locally to Newmarket and still live locally to Newmarket.
Yeah.
My granddad was a massive racing fan.
So this is like an everyday routine. When you get to the races, you do the same thing.
But you personally, do you do it?
I personally do it.
And that's sort of dated back through his family.
So we get to the races, give the horse a wash off.
And he sort of instilled that passion into me, and I was going racing with him since I was 6 or 7 sort of thing.
And then a 10-minute walk to stretch their legs before they go in the box.
Not overly regularly, but enough to sort of get the bug, so to speak.
Then they have a couple of hours to chill out. We get them ready about an hour before they run.
And I never really. It wasn't until I went to uni that I really realised that I'd quite like to work in racing.
So we'll start getting her ready at 4:30 today. Have about a 45-minute to half an hour walk around before they run. Get into the pre-parade ring and then parade ring and jockey up.
My sort of side of the business is like I'm titled as racing manager and consulting Glasgow agent.
I do all Dylan's travelling.
There's nobody in the yard that watches as much racing as I do, and if they do, there's probably something wrong with them.
It can be tiring, but
A lot of miles, yeah?
yeah.
Dirty Old Town was a horse that came
His dad, Craig, owns this lad, Dirty Old Town.
So basically when he came, he had a few issues, but so we got him, we just basically went back to the basics with him.
They've had him for a good, I think 2 years now maybe. They bought him as a 2-year-old from George Bowie. He's been with Cunha up until sort of about 6 months ago. I just sort of quietly hinted that Dylan would be more than happy to train him.
Some horses do it, they just thrive from the change. He started thriving, he started looking a lot better, should I say. And his work was really good, we were really impressed with his work. I think I chatted to you at some stage a few months ago and said this was our Christmas present because he was working that well.
For whatever reason, he was a horse that just been obviously tricky to work out and wasn't putting it all in on the race course.
And then he went to Kempton first time out and he didn't run a bad race, he beat 4 lengths, but I was disappointed, I thought he would win.
And why not give it a go rather than sell him, just give him a chance to come to Newmarket.
I thought it was Christmas come early, but it never happened. And then I ran him at Lingfield and he ran a really disappointing race. He ran last basically. Literally, as he pulled up, I put a voice note on the owners group and I told Craig and Rory and Jordan, I said, forget that run, we rode him wrong. He's much better than that. I'm going to put Kyle Stradham on him, who is really good with a patient horse that needs holding up. On Saturday, which was 2 days later, and put him on the walker for 2 days, put Kyle on him, and the rest is history. He won really easy at Newmarket in a really good time. I think we'll still win a few nice races with him when the ground's right and ridden correctly, because he does work like a really good horse. It's just about getting into his head. We seem to have worked out what he needs. He's not the easiest chap to deal with, but he's got races in him.
A long-time favourite in the yard is Gold Medal, and one of the first horses that Dylan bought in England. Today was his first race for some time.
So who's this coming, Dylan?
It's Gold Medal. He ran second at Newcastle last night. So he's just arriving back now. He stayed the night after his race and he's just arriving now. Yeah.
And he's like taking your favourite toy racing. Yeah.
Bought him at the February sale at the beginning of the year. Jordan liked his form. My dad liked his pedigree. We only went to the February sale and looked at one horse and bought Gold Medal, I think for 20,000 or something. Will be one of our winter horses. He's done really well for us, like I say, 2 wins and a second already. He's a bit of a favourite, all the girls like him. He's very soft, he's very affectionate for a racehorse, he's very kind, and as you can see when he gets off the box, the girls just say it's like taking their pet racing. My kids came around to welcome him because they all like him, and my wife Taryn, she always has selfies kissing him and all that, so they as you can see, when he comes off the box, everyone comes and greets him. He's one of those horses. He's a pleasure to have in the yard.
He's a boy.